Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a new video, and again we're going to be covering some secret map changes, storyline content, and season 7 leaks and news. So this is pretty crazy because this has basically turned into a series on my channel, and I guess I really enjoyed doing it, and obviously you guys enjoy watching the content, so expect a lot more of this as kind of like a consistent series that you guys can always expect on my channel. So always come here for your information regarding changes and stuff like that related to the storyline. But anyway, let's give a quick shout out to everyone who's been tweeting me recently. Shout out to everyone who's been using my supporter creator code. As you guys know, in every single one of these videos, we always give shout outs to fans out there, and this is really awesome giving you guys some shout outs. So if you guys would like a shout out, feel free to go and use me as your supporter creator code on an item that you actually want to purchase. I recommend buying something that you do like in the item shop rather than just wasting V-Bucks to support me. I personally think it's better if you guys buy something. I always like to kind of mention that because I know a lot of people out there kind of just want people to buy stuff just so they can get the support and create stuff, whereas I just want you guys to purchase stuff that you actually like in the item shop. Then tweet me at postboxpat and I'll be sure to give you guys a shout out in an upcoming video. But that's it for all the shout outs on screen right there. Thank you very much for everyone who's been doing that, but let's jump straight into this video. So we've got a few different things to talk about in today's video. We've actually got quite a lot of stuff going on. The first thing I actually want to show is this on screen right now, because this is probably my favorite thing personally of all of them, but there are some pretty good things to show off in today's video. This is actually the World Creative Director of Epic Games has actually changed his location on Twitter to the iceberg, which is pretty hilarious. I really do like this. His name is Donald Mustard. Really awesome thing, and you know, that kind of links into what's going to happen during season 7. So little things like this to me do mean a lot to me. So I'm glad that we've managed to actually see something like this. But let's jump straight into it, because we've actually got one map change today, which is not a major, well, a few map changes, but I guess the other ones aren't on the map. This map change down here is the Tomato Town truck, Tomato Head truck, and the Burger truck once again have moved to Tomato Temple. So in yesterday's video, if you guys haven't checked it out, I recommend checking it out. We discussed the location of them in the future and the path they actually took. Well, now they're at Tomato Temple, and I personally believed that the Tomato truck and the Durr Burger would have took a little bit longer to get here rather than just one day. They were hardly risky at all. It was a very quick movement, and I will keep you guys updated in videos to see where these go next. But I personally believe that this truck here, the Durr Burger one, was actually going to take over Tomato Temple and get revenge. I find it interesting how they've both come here, and the Durr Burger is basically ready to get as many sales as possible, and the Tomato one is kind of backing off. And also the Durr Burger isn't exactly the same location as the Tomato one was during the end, or I think it was like the mid-season, season 6. It wasn't the end of season 5. It was like just at the start we saw that the Pete Truck's map change was here, its first appearance, and now Durr Burger has arrived here. So interesting that he's not done any damage or got revenge on the Tomato Head, which is a very interesting concept, as we know, because we know from theories and from what it said on the back of the truck and the box that was by the truck, we know that the Tomato Head Pete Truck actually went all the way over to Greasy Grove to destroy Durr Burger. So the next location I can assume for these trucks will be to go through this tunnel. Now the tunnel to me does seem a little bit tall for the trucks to actually fit through from what I know. Let's try and figure this out. So if we sit ourselves at this height here where the tomato is and just go straight towards the tunnel, you're going to ram the top of the tunnel. So generally these trucks aren't going to fit through the tunnel, but it is Fortnite, so they can do what they want. So if these trucks do go through this crazy tunnel, which is near enough impossible for them to fit through, we could expect these trucks going to Dusty next over here, and then I personally believe that they're going to end up at Greasy, and that's going to be their last location probably, most likely towards the end of season, or they may even travel around season 7, but I feel like this store here is either going to be Durr Burger or Christmas themed. That's my personal opinion on that. But that's everything regarding the Durr Burger and Tomato Truck. I know you guys like keeping updated with that. Please leave your theories down below on it, because it's something I really like to read about, because it's interesting, because we just don't know what's going on with them. A lot of people are saying they're just going to keep traveling the map and stuff, which is a good theory, but it'd be nice to see something actually happen relating to that story, because the battle between them has been going on for a while now. We even had the food fight LTM, and we know that Greasy Grove had been destroyed by Tomato Truck, or Pete, should I say, the pizza guy. we just don't know exactly what was going on with it and who's behind it all. So it's an interesting storyline to keep following, and I want to keep you guys up to date with that as much as possible regarding map changes and storyline. So the next thing we've got in today's video is obviously going to be the iceberg. Now, I've been talking about this for a while, guys, and a lot of people are really hyped for it. So the first thing I want to show you guys is this picture on screen right now. As you clearly can see, the iceberg itself has now got the lights turned on, which is really interesting because it means that someone is living on this island. Now, if I could come with some theories regarding this, I've got a separate video on that in the making, but some quick names that come to head is either Valkyrie, if you guys remember the screenshot from Valkyrie being sat on the ice chair, and also Ragnarok. You can see that screenshot on screen there of Valkyrie, and then Ragnarok. I just feel like he's kind of like the male version of Valkyrie, so potentially they could be coming on this iceberg. Now, I know that theory is a long shot off because they were season 5 skins and kind of a no names now. They shouldn't really be relevant to the storyline, but I guess they could still have a part in it. It's the only tier 100 skin that, well, I guess John Wick didn't really count because the season storyline didn't really start or Fortnite storyline didn't start till season 4 really, but you can count Omega as a major skin. Technically, he was just really an actor. Season 5, Ragnarok didn't really take much part at all in the storyline. Season 6, obviously, we know that the AIM skin has taken a big part in the Fortnite storyline. I'm going to be making an entire video, probably tomorrow, on the AIM skin for you guys, keeping you guys up to date exactly what the AIM skin's doing, what his storyline is entirely, because I've got a lot of information regarding that for you guys, which you will enjoy. So stay tuned for that video tomorrow. That'll be popping later on tomorrow. It's going to be an awesome video. Unless any other information does drop, obviously, I'll have to delay that video if something else does drop tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, so carrying on with the idea of the storm, which is getting closer and closer, I've actually got this post here from Reddit, which does show us the storm being updated. So as you can see on screen right now, this actually shows us, the source is down below for this one, the storm has been getting closer and closer every single day as the screenshot has been taken from the exact same spot every day, which basically means we are going to get something eventually from this storm. But anyway, let's get a bit closer to myself and come up with a few theories regarding this, because we've been talking about this for a while now, and we know that icebergs are going to be coming from it, and it's something that's going to be pretty major regarding season 7. There's been a lot of talk about it, and if I can get a bit closer, I just can't seem to get any closer than I am. I could obviously go to the spawn island, but yeah, you can see the icebergs are definitely getting bigger, should I say, and even Donald putting it on his Twitter. It's pretty obvious that this is going to have an impact regarding season 7. Now, the major theory regarding this, because of the direction it's coming from, is going to be this location right here. So many people are saying that it's going to appear right here, this iceberg, and it's going to be part of the map, which would fit perfectly, and I feel like Fortnite could easily do that, and it's probably what we are going to expect. But if you guys remember with the Loot Lake volcano event, where did that volcano go, guys? Where even was it? Did it even exist? No, it didn't, guys. A lot of people did clickbait that, and it was very frustrating seeing that happening because they didn't know exactly what was going on. And that's the same with this iceberg. You're probably going to see in the next few days a lot of people be clickbaiting the iceberg in this location right here, but it's not confirmed, and we can't 100% assume that the iceberg is going to be right here. Generally, the iceberg could hit the island anywhere. It doesn't have to hit the island right here. And even if it did hit the island right here, it's actually quite a difficult spot for the iceberg to hit generally. You've got the spawn island in the way, so it would have to either go around it, which would be quite a difficult move to actually make. Obviously, Fortnite could do anything because it's a video game, but generally, if you think of it in realistic terms, get into there with the iceberg, it would actually get stuck at spawn island, most of it, before it actually made it to this spot, unless it was coming from more of this direction, or maybe this direction here, but it's not. It's right behind spawn island, which is an interesting concept. Obviously, the wind could change and stuff, but from what we know, I just can't see it connecting right there. However, there are other points on the map this could connect. I personally feel like this point that I'm flying over right now, linking to the river, would be a great connection point for that. And it is in line. It could easily end up going here. This could also cause the iceberg to expand throughout the season and eventually freezing up most of the water over there, causing maybe some ice hills with a lot of snow and stuff, and eventually causing some sort of mountain, and it could end up connecting over here. It could even be like the cube. Remember the cube move around the map? Well, maybe the iceberg could move around the Fortnite map. Generally, that's a crazy theory, guys, but is a high possibility because Fortnite just do anything at all with these things. They think of an idea, then you take it to next level. When would you ever say a cube was going to fly around the Fortnite map? No one would ever come up with that other than Epic Games. It's so random generally. Like, who on earth comes up with these crazy ideas? I have no idea. But They are generally amazing and they are very enjoyable to follow and actually watch. And I've had a lot of entertainment out of Fortnite Battle Royale, and I love making these videos for you guys regarding secret map changes and storylines and stuff. And it's a consistent series that we're just going to keep running on my channel for you guys because it's something I enjoy. Obviously, you guys enjoy it as well. So it's cool. Everything's good. But other than that, regarding Season 7's update, and with only a few days to go, we can definitely expect a few more screenshot leaks to be leaked. I'll be posting them on my channel straight away. I'll either post them in a video or in the community section. Regarding this video as well, by the looks of it, these trucks here have slightly been updated a little bit. I feel like some items in here weren't previously in here. So these must be going backwards and forwards, taking different items out of this building. And we are starting to get to a stage now where the majority of this building has almost been knocked down again, and it's going to be reconstructed. Will this building be destroyed again? Potentially. There's been a few videos around on the internet saying that robots are going to destroy tilted towers. The answer to that is no. The robot's aim himself will not be destroying tilted towers. It's just something in the coding that the devs use for testing, and obviously they've listed it that to kind of fool a lot of YouTubers. I do not think tilted towers will ever be entirely destroyed. Yes, it'll be damaged, but it'll never be completely wiped and destroyed. We can probably expect this building to end up getting destroyed in Season 8. It'll probably be built by the end of Season 7. It'll last a few weeks or months. By the end of Season 8, it'll be gone again and getting rebuilt. This building is the most unlucky building in Fortnite Battle Royale, and something bad is bound to happen to it. Other than that, the last video I've got for you guys, which I've been mentioning throughout a few of these videos, is the idea of Flush Factory being turned into a Santa's type grotto workshop type thing, which would be really cool. So hopefully that is the idea of that regarding Season 7, and it would be daft of me not to say this video because you guys are probably like, I've heard this so many times, but I just want to hear it one more time. Yes, the map is most likely, or near enough guaranteed, to get snow. And the last thing I want to say before I end up this video is thank you to everybody who's been supporting me. Anyone out there who hasn't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell and keep up to date with the latest Fortnite content regarding storyline, map changes, tips and tricks, and any weekly challenges that I personally find difficult, I will cover on my channel. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please stick around for daily Fortnite content. If you haven't already gone and supported me as a creator, go and do that to get a shout out on my next upcoming video. Don't forget to comment down below your theories down below. Leave a like on this video and make sure you hit that subscribe button. And once again, this is postboxpat signing out.